everybody, it's Christine, and today I am here to share some Disney layouts with you, some old ones as well as going back through the ones that I created this week. And I'm also going to have a giveaway announcement of the two winners of the two giveaways that have now closed from the Disney series this week. So first off, I have an older layout. This one is one I did for SRM stickers last year. You can see I used lots of different little SRM stickers in it. I also did some string art with some of her awesome baker's twine. You probably recognize these frames from my layout this week. This is a layout, I really love this one. How it came together, and the string art I think just adds a nice little touch. And I know if you watched my video series this week, you're shocked to see that I did stitching on it. The next one I have is a pocket page spread. And this one, let's see if I can get it all in here for you. There we go. This one says, if the slipper fits, and then this was just of my daughter at Disneyland meeting all the different princesses, and this was a great way to get a whole bunch of pictures into one spread. And you know, I don't know that I've ever done another two-page pocket page spread. Maybe I have. I don't know. I don't do a ton of pocket pages, so this one came together really nicely. I like the chipboard. I like the way that I pulled in this castle and made it go between the pockets, and you probably recognize this castle. It's the same one I used this week on another layout. And then the next one I have for you is another pocket page. This one is actually one of my most popular pins on Pinterest. You can see I did a little shaker area in here, which is not wanting to shake a whole lot right now. There you go. Also some chipboard, and then you see lots of the Say Cheese collection again in this one. And then this is the last old one I'm gonna share. This one is also using parts of the Say Cheese collection, and I like the vertical look on this one. It's a style of design that I like to work in a lot, is doing things vertically. And it didn't really need more than one picture to tell the story. It was about my son and how he was less than a year old and was happy and fun to be with at Disneyland from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m., which is crazy. I don't know if there's ever going to be another child quite as content as he was as a baby. He was just awesome. So now let's go back through the layouts from this week. So first up, I've got this one, which was day 5. And there you see all those frames. I did this one as well for some design team work for Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. So I've got lots of their foam adhesive squares in there. I've got lots of the Easy Runner in there. I've got lots of the adhesive lines in there. Super fun layout, lots of pictures on it, which is a good thing. Next up is the collage style layout, which I think seems to have been probably the favorite from you guys based on comments. This one was a little bit predictable for me. I knew it was going to end up looking good. I'd worked in this style enough that I knew it was going to be successful. There was no, you know how sometimes you get to the end of a layout and you're like, ugh, okay, it's fine, move on. And sometimes you get to the end and you're like, oh wow, that's better than I expected. This one I knew. A new collage style always looks good and interesting, and so I wasn't as concerned with how this one was going to come together as I was with the rest of the week. This one, I think probably my favorite thing about this one is that I was able to use a lot of different companies that I love on it. I've got Paper House Productions here, I've got Simple Stories, I've got Doodlebug Design, I've got Jelly Bean Soup. So I was able to use a lot of different companies as well as use a lot of product and knock out some of, like, I finished off this, I finished off the buttons, I finished off the sprinkles, just used a lot of the products, which is good because, you know, if they are useful and they look good together, then we should be using them instead of just hanging on to them. So this next one, this one I would say is my favorite, and it's my favorite because I had no idea if this was going to come together or not. when I cut out the castle and I set it down, I was not sure if it was going to work. And so I was really, really happy when I got the stitching done and I got the pictures on, and then I started adding the title and I realized, oh, this is actually going to come together and it's actually going to look good and be interesting and be unique. And so this one will be my favorite for the week. I love the stars too. I was really happy that that came into my brain to use as the final touch. I think the stars and the little rhinestones just add to the magic of the whole layout. And so, yeah, that's my favorite. And it's sticking to the table. Sorry about that. The next one, this was probably my second favorite, actually. I maybe partial just to the picture, but I also like the details that I pulled into this one. I like that I was able to use my craft knife and tuck the picture under the heart. I like that I did the title in a unique way by adding those extra stickers. I also like the stitching, and that even though it was last minute for this one, it worked. And I was able to make it work, and I was able to take the layout from, okay, it's fine, to, oh yeah, I really like how this turned out. And the last one was from day one. This one, I also love how unique this one turned out. So I like the film strip, I like the Polaroid look, I love the cut file background. As promised, I will have a blog post detailing how I created that background for you next week, so that you can check that out if you're unfamiliar with how to do that in Silhouette software. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how they turned out, and it's always kind of a crazy feeling to get 5 layouts done in a week, because sometimes that might take me 2 or 3 weeks, and so that is always a great feeling, and I'm pretty sure I doubled how many Disney related layouts I had finished. So the last thing I have today is to announce the giveaway winners, and the first one is Miss Super Klutz. She's going to be the winner of the Say Cheese 3 collection. And then Kim Thomas is going to be the winner of the SRM stickers collection. I pulled those both out with random number generator. Wasn't terribly surprised to see that they were winners. They commented a lot. But also, just a reminder, if you aren't one of the winners and you're still interested, I do have one more giveaway still open on Instagram. So head on over to my Instagram and you still have a chance to get in on that. That'll be open. Actually, I'm not going to announce that till Wednesday. So thanks so much for being here, and let me know in the comments if you have any upcoming series that you would like to see me and my friends do. I'm always open to suggestions, and we will see you next time.